Why, it sucks to be a platypus. Told by a real platypus. Hi, that's me. The one that looks like Mother Nature rage quit the animal design process halfway through and just started throwing parts around like a toddler in a Lego bin. I get it. I look confusing. You're probably wondering what kind of evolutionary crime I committed to end up like this. But trust me, it's not just how I look. Being a platypus actually sucks. Let me walk you through it. Let's start with the basics. I'm a mammal. Allegedly. That's what the textbooks say. But I also lay eggs. Yup. Real, leathery, reptile-style eggs. That I incubate in a muddy burrow like a committed chicken who read too much science fiction. No, I don't hatch them under my butt. That I incubate in a muddy burrow like a committed chicken who read too much science fiction? No, I don't hatch them under my butt. That would be far too cozy. I curl up like a soggy cinnamon roll and wait 10 days while my weird little puggles grow eyeballs. But more on that horror show later. First, can we talk about my face? I have a bill. Like a duck. But not a normal duck bill. No. Mine is soft. Squishy. It's packed with over 40 zero electroreceptors. That means I can literally sense the electrical fields of prey underwater. So while you're out there bumbling around with your silly vision and hearing, I'm gliding through rivers, eyes and ears closed, detecting the muscular contractions of shrimp. I'm like Daredevil, if he were soggy and had zero personal boundaries. And do I get credit for this superpower? No. People just laugh and say I look like a rejected Muppet. Let's talk DNA. Mine is chaotic. I have 10 sex chromosomes. 10. Not 2. 10. That's 5 pairs. Which is 4 too many. No one even knows how that works. I certainly don't. I wake up every day and just guess what gendered chaos I'm vibing with. Some scientists think my chromosomes are part reptile, part bird, part mammal. Honestly, that tracks. I've got identity issues coded into my genes. I'm basically the animal kingdom's version of that one friend who is figuring things out right now. Okay, let's talk about my feet. Or, more specifically, my weaponized feet. Male platypuses, like me, have venomous ankle spurs. Yes, venomous. Because when evolution handed out traits, I apparently shouted, "Make it weird," before thinking it through. This venom is no joke. It causes pain so intense that morphine doesn't work. It's like being kicked in the soul by a spicy boot. What do I use it for? Survival? Defense? Nope. I use it to stab other males when I'm feeling romantically competitive. Yeah. Imagine fighting someone for a date, and instead of words or awkward dancing, you just venom kick them in the leg. That's me. That's what I do. I'm not proud. Let's move on to something less terrifying. Or, nope, actually, milk. So, I'm a mammal, right? You'd think I'd have nipples. Nope, no nipples. I produce milk through specialized glands in my skin. The milk just kind of oozes out onto my belly. And then my babies, adorable little puggles, come over and lap it off me, like I'm a fleshy puddle of warm dairy. So while other animals are out there nursing with dignity, I'm lying flat, sweating milk, and trying not to cry. It's not a bonding moment. It's moist. You'd think with all this strangeness, I'd at least be solid on the inside, right? Wrong. I don't have a stomach. That's right. No stomach. Food goes straight from my mouth, through my esophagus, and directly into my intestines. No digestion stop, no acid bath, no breakdown station, just vibes. So while you're out there breaking down meals with enzymes and pH balance, I'm just sending chunks of worms straight into my gut like it's a water slide. It's efficient and horrifying. Let's talk food prep. Or, as I call it, chewing with gravel. Because guess what? I don't have teeth. I had them once, when I was a baby. Then I lost them. Forever. No tooth fairy, just sadness. So how do I chew? I scoop up small rocks from the riverbed, store them in my cheeks, and mash food between them, like a self-service blender with identity issues. Ever eat dinner with 2 pebbles and a snail? I do, every day. Now about those babies. The Puggles. Cute name, right? Don't be fooled. They are pure, wriggling chaos. They hatch blind, hairless, and helpless. And their only mission in life is to crawl through dirt tunnels and suck milk from my sweaty skin. Motherhood is not a spa weekend for me. It's a muddy marathon of feeding and panic. You try raising triplets in a hole with no fridge, no nipples, and a face that scares people. People say, wow, the platypus is so unique. No, the platypus is confused. I'm a bird-mammal reptile hybrid with venom legs, milk skin, egg babies, rock-chewing cheeks, no stomach, 10 chromosomes, and superpowered face sensors. I'm like the final boss of a biology exam. Some days I wonder if I'm real. Other days I just want to nap and not explain myself to yet another wide-eyed kangaroo. And let's not forget the social side of things. Other animals don't know what to make of me. The kangaroos think I'm some kind of soggy wizard. The echidnas act like I'm their embarrassing cousin. Even the koalas avoid eye contact. Do I have friends? Kind of. Do I know how to socialize? Not really. Am I emotionally stable? Definitely not. So let's recap this glorious biological train wreck. Bill of a duck, tail of a beaver, body of an otter, lays eggs, no stomach, no nipples, venom feet, Jedi face powers, 10 chromosomes, chews with gravel, sweats milk, constant existential dread. Being a platypus isn't whimsical. It's a full-time commitment to being deeply unsettling in every way. Sure, people say I'm cute, but so is a haunted doll. Do I wish I was born something else? Like a dolphin? Graceful? Social? Respected? Or a cat? Elegant? Mysterious? Internet famous? Of course I do. But here I am, swimming through rivers, face like a science experiment, producing milk like a sweaty bakery, trying not to venom anyone by accident. This is my life now. So, if you've made it this far, congratulations. You now know what it's like to live as a platypus. You've heard my truth. You've felt my pain, and you can't unknow it. You're welcome. Just do me one favor. If you ever see me in the wild, don't touch the feet. Seriously. They stab. And I'm tired.